how much do I earn?
This is Precious.
Hello friends, this is Precious and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to answer the most asked question in this channel. How much do I earn? How much does a medical coder earn? Us reaching 3,000 subscribers, yay! I am going to finally answer that question. It is very difficult for me to answer this question because nothing like one size fits all. So I am going to share my screen. That's why we are in this setup because it's been a while. A lot of people ask this question, emailing me, commenting this question. So I guess this is the best time to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. Let's answer this question. Share my screen to you. All right. So the best answer for that is let's go to Google, right? Let's go to Google and let it help us answer this question. Because for me personally, the question for how much does a medical coder earn is it depends. I know you're frustrated, right? You're disappointed. Yeah, I know. Me too. Even when I was starting out, I really want to know how much does a medical coder earn. So I've been watching a lot of videos of people, medical coders. I don't know any any medical coders that I follow who would really broadcast how much do they earn, because the answer really is it depends. So let's go here at nurse.org to clarify and to answer that question. Why is it difficult to answer that question? Because the answer is right here. Because there are different answers for that. And first answer is right here. The median average medical billing and coding salary that is median, okay? 48,780 USD per year, or 23.45 per hour. That is according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, but many things impact how much you can earn. And that's really true. And we will talk about that. So medical billers and coders in Washington, D.C., for example, earns 70,900 per year, which is one of the highest cities in the nation. And here, according to the AAPC certified coders, according to the AAPC, certified coders earn 17.7% more than non-certified coders. So I really encourage you guys to be certified before going to medical coding, because before getting a medical coding job, because it will really affect your salary. So here in this guide, we'll explore medical billing and coding salary factors, including the average salary in each state. I live in California. You live in a different state. Maybe you live in a different country. So we really have different salary, right? So the answer is it depends. The highest paying cities and the salary differences between medical coders and billers depending on where they work. So that is one of the factors. So let's continue right here. It says here, salaries for medical coders and medical billing specialists vary based on several factors. And these are the factors that you need to consider when you ask someone how much they earn. If you are going to compare that to you, if you don't have any experience, if you're a career shifter like me, or someone who is just curious, right? So the one of the factors is your specialization. Do you specialize in cancer? Do you specialize in neurology? Do you specialize in OBGYN? Or are you a risk adjustment coder like me? So that is one of the factors. Number two, certification. What is your certification right now? Are you a CPCA? Are you a CPC? Do you have multiple credentials? Do you have multiple certifications? So that is the second factor. Next is location. This is what I'm telling you guys, the location. I live in California, USA. You might live in a different state, Hawaii, New York, Alabama, Florida, Massachusetts, or whatever state you are in, right? So each state, we have different cost of living. So that is the one thing that you have to remember. Type of workplace. Do you work in a big organization? Do you work in a private practice? Do you work in a small office? Do you work in a big hospital? And the last one is experience. I started with zero experience. I have told you before that I am a career shifter from a teacher and now a medical coder. So me going into medical coding without experience, zero experience, I really just accepted that my salary will be lower than the average people who had experience. So you have to remember that, friends, that there are several factors: specialization, certification, your location, the type of workplace you have, and your experience. So here we have already mentioned this one, that the average salary or the average median salary, this is a median salary. It's not the highest, it's not also the lowest, it's in the middle. So that is 23.45 per hour. So now let's go to the medical billing and coding salary by state. Okay, so all right, let's continue. So we can start with Alabama. In Alabama, their average hourly rate is $23.79 per hour. Again, it's average. Okay, it is not based on, it is not like you have 5 years experience, or it doesn't mean that you have zero experience. It's the average. So in Alabama, that is $23.79 per hour. In Alaska, the annual salary, average salary is 60,531, which is $29. Arizona, it's 58,000, $27 per hour. Arkansas, 52,000 per year, and its average hourly rate is $25. In California, let's talk about me because this is my channel. Yay. So let's talk about my state, California. So the average salary is 67,660 annual average salary, and also for the average hourly rate is 32.53. Now, I can tell you, based on my experience, I was a contractor and I am now a full-time employee with experience, right? So I would say in California, when I was a contractor, $32.53 per hour, I was not even close to that. No experience, CPCA, I started as CPCA, no experience, and also career shifter. So an average hourly rate, that is an average, but for me with having no experience, being a career shifter, being a CPCA when I was hired, $32.53 per hour, I was not near there. Honestly, I was not near there. But now being converted to a full-time employee and having the experience, no apprentice status anymore, I would say that this is close to what I am earning right now. I would say this is close, but I would not really broadcast how much do I earn. I don't think that's right. That is too personal. It's just like giving your address, right? With a zip code. So yeah, this I can tell that I am close to this range. Okay, now let's proceed. What other the DC 65,000. So that their hourly rate is 31 25. Florida 58,000 annually average, but the average per hour is $27. What else do we have here? Illinois, 46,000 average annual salary and $22.25 per hour. Louisiana, 50,000 per year and 24 per hour. What else? Massachusetts, 66,000 per year and 31 per hour. Again, it really depends where you live. And you have to always remember, when you think about how much medical coders earn, or how much will you earn if you are studying right now to be a medical coder, always remember the specialization, your certification, your experience, the type of workplace that you want to go, and also the state you are in. So yeah, I think that's it. I think this really answers your question, because again, I'm trying to avoid to answer this question because I feel like it's a little bit I cannot give an exact answer. That's why I'm really avoiding this question, because again, no, it's not one size fits all. It really depends. So let's continue. If you live in Texas, it's 59,000 and your hourly rate is 28. If you live in Wisconsin, that's 60,000 per year and $28 per hour. So I think that's it. I think and here, if you want to know more about this one, you can just go to nurse.org. And then if you are more curious, the highest paying states for medical coders are the DC, Washington, California, Connecticut, and Maryland. So these are the hourly wage: 34, 30, 30, 30, 30. If you want to know if your state is one of the highest paying state, you can go here. The highest paying cities for medical billers and coders are in, mostly of them are in California, and one in, so Washington also is, yeah, it's also one of the highest paying states. So of course the highest paying city is also from Washington. So now you are wondering, if you have a salary on the lower side, or you are not contented with what you are earning right now, so you can have your pay increase by gaining more experience, furthering your education and certifications and credentials. So yeah, that's why I also earned another certification. I also studied for another certification, because not only I want to gain experience, not only I want to learn and further my education, but also let's face it, we also want to have a better pay, right? So having more experience, having your education, furthering your education, and getting more credentials and certifications is are really the key to get a higher pay. For me, just in my opinion, I would not get more certifications or credentials yet until I feel like I have enough experience. Because what if you have a lot, you took time and just getting more certification and credentials, but you are not employed, so I would say gain more experience, and then after that, if you feel more confident, then you can start furthering your education and getting more certifications and credentials. So that's it, coder friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that this video will answer all your questions about how much do I earn, how much do medical coders earn. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.